The main reason most people don't make weight loss progress is not because they're not motivated or they're not disciplined or they don't have access to a gym or the tools to exercise. The main reason most people don't make progress with their weight loss is because they approach their weight loss from a negative standpoint. When you think about it, the whole weight loss experience, even most people when they start their weight loss journey, the way they look at it is from a negative point of view. Where someone on the internet has probably talked down on you, you've watched a video that has made you feel bad about yourself and now you want to make changes, or someone else said something bad or body shamed you and now that is why you want to lose weight. Yes, the act of losing weight is a good thing, but the way you see yourself or feel about yourself is not a good thing. The reason this is important is even if you do manage to lose the weight, you're likely to experience something called body dysmorphia, where you look amazing, you're the most good-looking person in your group of friends, but you're the most insecure, you still feel you need to do more. That's why you also see most of these people who go for surgeries, they do all these enhancements, are usually people who are initially very beautiful, or they were overweight, they lost some weight, they look amazing, but they still want to do more. Instead, what you want to do when you're thinking about losing weight is, it's not going to be practical if you don't love yourself now to just say, oh, you need to love yourself more. You're not going to be able to achieve that. Instead, what you don't want is, you don't want to set up goals that frankly are not realistic. For example, cutting out all sugar from your diet, cutting out all carbohydrates from your diet, fasting for long hours all of a sudden, or deciding that you're going to be exercising or going for runs or walks every single day. These kinds of goals are going to make you hate yourself even more. You're going to doubt yourself even more, and you're going to even have trust issues with yourself, because anytime you want to do anything in your life, your mind subconsciously thinks to itself, I have tried to do ABCD, this is something I really wanted to do but I was not able to do. But your body and your mind usually keeps you from getting into that space where you're dieting successfully or you're exercising successfully, because your frame of mind was not in the right place already, and it does not want this cycle of you constantly hating yourself just because you went to someone's birthday and you could not keep yourself from eating more than one slice of cake. Instead, what you want to do is you want to approach your journey in a way whereby you want to build trust within yourself. You want to build a little bit of love within yourself, because once you start trusting yourself, you're going to love yourself more. It's even the same thing with life. The people who have shown up for you, or the people who you trust, you notice you will naturally gravitate towards loving them. So it's the same thing with you. What you want to do is you want to set up small and measurable and easily noticeable goals. Yes, right now you look like this and you now want to look like that. That is your dream body. But currently, right now, how many things are bad in your life? How many things are bad in your health? How many things you can say are bad about your appearance? Is it your skin? Is it the way your hair is falling? Is it the way you can't sleep at night, but the whole day you don't have energy, and even once you've slept for even 10 hours, you wake up even more tired than you went to bed? Is it the way you lack motivation? Is it the way things don't fit, or the way something that used to fit you some time back does not fit you right now? Or is it the way that you have painful period cramps, or your periods are irregular? All these things and so many other things can be measurements of how good your weight loss journey is going. And what this will do is, let's say you start a diet, whatever your goal is, no matter how small it is. Let's assume you like taking a lot of junk food. You wake up in the morning, you have bread with jam, and then you take your tea, you add 3 teaspoons of sugar, and on top of that you have it with a side of mandazis and all that. But then from tomorrow morning you said, instead of my regular 4 slices of bread, I will have 2 slices of bread, and I will make it brown bread. And instead of just the jam, I'm going to probably start eating more eggs with my bread, and maybe look for some practical vegetables that I can have, and even make a sandwich. Okay, I will then proceed to adding less sugar to my tea, because I like the sugar, but let me set a goal for myself. I will be putting, instead of 3 teaspoons, I will be putting 1.5 teaspoons. If you do that, in 2 weeks, you're going to see significant change in your overall mood, in your sleep, in your energy, in the way your body is changing, the way you feel, the way your skin has improved. And even just the aspect of setting a goal and you've been able to achieve it for 2 weeks, you're going to feel really proud of yourself. You're going to feel very happy, and you're going to be comfortable to take on bigger challenges. And what this will help you achieve is, once you start taking on bigger challenges, it becomes easier for you to trust yourself. And with time, you'll be making small improvements, small goals. Once 1 year is over, once 2 years is over, you've done so many things that have naturally become part of your life, to the point where it is easier for you to maintain a healthy lifestyle. You can comfortably do certain things that if you tried to do all at once, you would have given up, and you would have even given up on yourself, sometimes even before starting, whereby you set up a diet to get everything ready, but once Monday comes, a small inconvenience gives you an excuse to leave that diet. But instead, this approach allows you to build trust with yourself. You're going to love yourself more. And the reason I have pointed out the aspect of noticing how many wrong things are there with your health, with your lifestyle, with your mood, things about your body that maybe you don't like, is it gives you many checkpoints to see whether you're making progress. And this will allow you to, once you've reached that body, you have enjoyed the journey, you have celebrated every part of it, and you have actually made it something sustainable, something that you've loved, something that you've seen is something that is actually beneficial to you. These little habits you've picked have allowed you to get to your dream body, and you've done it naturally, you've done it comfortably, and in a way, even if you're in a family setting, everyone else in the family could have also gotten on board, or they could have admired the way you have changed or the way you have improved, to the point you have inspired them to start doing the same thing. Hello, this is Jordan from the thing you're currently watching. I hope you found value, and if so, be sure to subscribe for more similar content. Leave a comment down below so that I know you're into content like this, and feel free to share with your friends and family who you know need this kind of information. Thank you for tuning in.